We have grass and quartzsite. Would you believe that? All through the washes, everywhere is so green. I've had this 2001 Toyota Tacoma since it was brand new off the showroom parking lot right after 9/11. I went out and bought that when the president got on TV and said go buy a new car. And you know, for someone that does very little to no maintenance, that thing is that's over 20 years old, and this is the first time it's really ever broke down on me. And it really didn't break down, it just went into a limp. So I was able to, you know, limp it back home. But that speaks a lot for Toyotas, a lot. There's the code that we're fixing. P0303. So today I get to pull the valve cover gasket and coil packs and all that good stuff, and go to the auto parts store. But yeah, one of the sitting out here idling yesterday talking to Roy, and then cylinder number 3 started misfiring, and it sounded, this truck acted like it went into a limp mode, and Toyota doesn't have a limp mode as far as I know. So yeah, it's one of the cylinders aren't firing. So when I pulled that first coil pack out, that thing is drenched in oil. So I'm going to pull the whole valve cover off and redo the seals and the gaskets, and I don't even know if the coil pack's bad or if it just got oil in it and fouled it out. So we will see. Almost to over 200,000 miles. Not too bad, not too bad. You ever ask yourself, going down I-10, how come you always see Toyotas in tow on their way to Mexico? Because them trucks will run forever, and then when you think they're dead, they'll keep right on running. The hardest part about working on something like this, undoubtedly, well, first of all, I guess you gotta kind of know what you're doing, but really the hardest part for me is being able to see what I'm doing. And I was just working on this with these new glasses, these progressives, and just happened to dawn on me that, you know, I don't really have that big a problem seeing now with the correct eyewear. So, you know, getting used to them now, things are working a whole lot better. Still can't really use them on the computer. I keep trying, but it's that you can't fit that whole screen into one of the little progressive viewports to, you know, so I need to get some readers for that. But out here working on the truck, it sure makes life easier. The other 3 coil packs were all dry, but number 2 here, I mean, the other 3 coil packs were all wet when I pulled them out, saturated with oil, this whole bottom part. And this one, number 2, was completely dry, but the seals on it are gone too. You can see the seals there really need to be replaced. So I want to talk about maintenance, or lack thereof, for a minute, because I'm pretty bad about doing maintenance and regular oil changes. And after having this truck since it was new and seeing that oil caked up on these rocker arms, I'm kind of sad about that. So There's a lesson in doing maintenance, due diligence. It's still over 200,000 miles. Is it due to lack of maintenance, or is it just a lot of miles? Probably both. I'm going to replace these seals, the valve cover gasket, the coil packs, and while I got it open, I might as well replace some spark plugs. And then I'm going to work on systematically running some engine cleaner through it and getting some of this buildup cleaned out. But I don't want to do it too fast and cause it to clog up elsewhere in the engine. So what have you done to get rid of oil sludge? Not sludge, but that's just caked on. And should I go ahead and try to scrape some of it off here while I got this off there, and end up getting a lot of that gunk down into the system? I don't know. What would you do? 24 years operation. This Toyota has finally had its first breakdown, and yell at me all you want in the comments because I'm horrible at maintenance. I know that. I am. But it is what it is. That's why I ride Toyotas, is because they can take that kind of abuse that I give them. And this one's got over 200,000 miles on it. First breakdown, and it still didn't strand me. She limped right on home. Trying to get it all cleaned up and ready to go back together. Don't want to spill any of this gunk on the dirt, so well, I'm getting it cleaned up. So we got new. Oh, it's taking quite a bit of scrubbing, but we're getting there. We got new spark plugs, the seals, four new coil packs, and Crystal went to pick up the new gasket for this. And while she's doing that, I get to clean. Everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come up desperate. So while I'm thinking about it, I want to stop and give our channel members a great big shout out and thank you for your channel support. We greatly appreciate it. Homer and Katherine Cook, Earl and Terry, Traveling on Adventures, thank you very much for your support. We appreciate you guys. Merton and Sue, Traveling Merton and Sue, thank you very much. Appreciate you guys for being channel members. Oh, also, somebody bought one of our cups off our Spreadshirt. That's our first official purchase by somebody that wasn't us. So thank you very much. We appreciate it. My gasket. Thank you. Nice. And I'm still cleaning. Getting there. It's coming right along. Slowly but surely. When I'm with you, I feel so useless. I feel diluted. My heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you, I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. Probably gonna run out of daylight for today, but putting the seals in now. Got a couple more to go. But we're making progress. Seals in there. Getting ready both are down. Then I'll change the spark plugs after we get that valve cover gasket back on there. Well, holy baloney, I managed to get it back together before dark. Will it start and will it run? Oh boy. Hey, see those new coil packs? Battery dead. You missed it?
Yeah. Are you gonna unplug the charger?
I'd say it's no longer misfiring. Look how smooth that's running. You can hear a rocker arm on it, or a valve rod or something. Back in business. And I did it before dark. Woohoo! Tear down one day, put back together the next. Done. Oh yeah, she's running good. She hadn't run this good in a long time. See you next time.